Hey guys and gals, thank you for coming by Life with Josef. This is your host Joe. I'm sitting on my porch at the hideout and I got to thinking, I got a couple story times to be making and I'm going to do a one or two or three of them right now. So the first one's going to be about Joe Morgan. And here's a picture of Joe Morgan Pipton when he was with the A's. Joe Morgan is a Hall of Fame second baseman that really played more for the Reds in the 70s and the 80s than anyone else, though he did end up in Oakland. But that's not why we're talking about Joe Morgan today. Joe Morgan hit a record-breaking home run in Oakland for the most home runs hit by a second baseman. Now that has since been passed. I think Jeff Kent, who used to be on the Giants and the Dodgers, I think he passed it, and I'll pip it in when I look it up. Anyway, we all used to sit in as close to center field on the right field side as we could. Now you can't sit in straight center field because that's where the hitting background is. And that's the green tarp or the green wall where, the batter could see the pitched ball out of the pitcher's hands with the green background. That's why you don't have people sitting in center field. So anyway, that night, I decided to sit more in right field, and I don't know why, but I did. So I'm keeping score, and I'm there by myself. And there's always guys who are ball hawks. They get the foul balls, they get the home runs, they're early for batting practice. Okay, cool, they never bothered me, and I knew who they were, I recognized them. Anyway, Joe Morgan hits this home run, and I'm about 7 rows up from the guy who scrambled and got the ball. So, he takes out the 2 balls out of his jacket pocket, and then puts the Morgan home run ball in with the 2 balls. Now, right shortly after that, somebody from the A's comes out and they want to negotiate a trade for the ball. Now, this is pretty common for those of you who don't know baseball. If you hit your first home run ever, you usually try to get the guy who got the ball pictures, a signed bat, maybe a jersey, some type of quid pro quo, so you could have your first home run ball. It's really tradition. So the guy from the team comes out. He's in a blazer, a team blazer, and they ask him for the ball. Now, I don't hear all the conversation because I'm 7 rows up, but I see the guy when he pulls out the balls. He didn't give the A's guy the real ball. You could tell the difference. He kept the home run ball in his jacket pocket and gave the A's representative a different ball. He switched balls on Joe Morgan. So they walk and they do whatever they do and they come back, and he's, an inning or so later maybe, and I leaned over and said, "I saw you switch the balls." And he looked around at me like, "Oh my God, who else saw it?" Well, nobody else saw it, because I was the only one in back of him. So Joe Morgan, if you think you have your record-breaking home run ball, I can assure you, you don't. That the guy who you think got your home run ball, he did, and he kept it. So that's 4 minutes plus of Joe Morgan home run ball switching story for today. This is, as always, your host, Joe. Thank you for coming by another story time on Life with Josef. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And we'll see you for the next one.